Hi everyone, my name is Celeste and today we are going to do a workout for our feet and our ankles. Now I would like to give a bit of context as to why is it even important to work our feet and our ankle first. And so what happens is the following. Our feet are a very joint-rich area of our body. That means that they have within them loads and loads of little joints. Other joint-rich areas of our body are our hands and our thoracic spine. Now, on these areas, particularly, we have loads of what we call mechanoreceptors. These, I like to imagine them as if they were little radars that we have all over our body. And what they do is they capture information about pressure, touch, temperature, motion, and even sound waves. So they get all this information, all this information goes through your nervous system up to your brain. Your brain decides what to do with this information and creates a motor output. Now, since our feet are so far away from our face and we use them all day long, but we're not really paying that much attention as, for example, your hands. And we might even have not very good footwear, and so your feet get like trapped. And imagine you had like gloves that would make your hands be like this all day long, right? And so what happens is these radars, these little radars that we have, start getting strange information. And so this information goes a little bit muddy all the way up to your brain. Your brain doesn't really understand what is going on. And let me tell you, your brain is a genius because it wants to keep you safe. And so in order to keep you safe, if all this information that your brain is getting from your feet is muddy, confusing, and threatening for your brain, then what is going to happen is the output that your brain is going to create is going to be maybe pain or discomfort. And I don't know if you've noticed, but we do use our feet very, very much. They are very important for our balance. They are very important for our everyday life. They keep us stable, right? And we use them so much, and we need them. We need our feet to be active. We need them to be healthy, to have a good grip, to have this communication with the brain clear and neat. And so we really need to work them out, right? A little bit, at least pay a little bit more attention than what we usually do, so we can do cool things like balancing on one leg or just not fall if we trip. I don't know. There are millions of things that we do with our feet that we don't even have in our minds. All right. So, without talking any longer, for this particular workout, I am going to use resistance bands. If you do not have resistance bands, it's okay. You can use it. You can do them anyway without any props. The resistance bands add a little bit of extra, but the movement itself, it's really good. Now, this is not going to be a yoga video. This is just a little bit workout and some exercises for you to try at home. It's really not going to be that long, so stay tuned because your feet and your brain are going to be very, very happy. All right, so let's go. I have two bands. One's a little bit more tough than the other one. You can also use these bands. It's going to be a little bit more challenging to do the exercises because of the size of the band. But if you have one of these, you can try it as well. All right. Okay. All right, so we're going to take a seat first. If you want to sit down on a chair, all good as well. No problem. You can adapt these exercises to your own needs. And first, what we will do is sensory before motor. So remember these radars that I was talking about a couple of minutes ago? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to stimulate them with a little bit of touch. So we're going to rub our feet. First, we can do just light touch, right? Not really a lot of pressure, just as if we were petting our dog. We're going to do the same on our toes. We can spread them, right? Separate each toe slightly. Let's go all the way through our ankles. Nice. Change the foot. And again, you take all the time that you wish for this This is a very nice self-care activity, really, even if you don't really want to train your feet. It's just really nice to yeah, just to pay attention to them and to do a little bit of massage as well. Right, we're gonna place our fingers on the center here of your metatarsum, if I'm not wrong. Maybe I am translating that word into English. All right, and we're gonna do some circles. Nice. Maybe your heels. Let's not forget about the heels. The arch. So if you have maybe a tennis ball or something rounded that you can just glide over your feet, perfect. If not, you can make a fist and just roll your little fist around your feet, the sole of the feet, more the inner arch. Let's change it. And again, once you've done this once, and if you like it, you will see that you can do it with no guidance, really. It's more of an intuitive thing. Oh, no, of course the exercise is, no, but just this, really, what we're doing right now, it's a lot, right? My toes are quite cold, it's a little bit cold here, but yes. Nice, well done. Now also cracking. Stretch the toes. Nice, well done. Now we're gonna stand up. And we're just gonna move the weight from one foot to the other one. Let's just move the weight. We're gonna lift one, lift the other one. Just change the weight from one leg to the other leg. And on the process, on the way, when you lift your foot, just check kind of the way that your foot takes the little impulse, right? Like, does it go as in a block? Does it lift like a block? Or does it really come all the way up from the heel to the toes and toes to the heel? Just a little bit of a check-in, no more than that. All right, amazing. Okay, so we're gonna get our pretty resistant bands. I'm gonna use the stronger one because I've just been doing this for some time, and we will do the following. Now, first, I have these kind of resistant bands that have like a fabric over them, but if you have the rubber ones, it's good to just go, and check that your resistant band doesn't have any cracks or anything that can just hurt you somehow. Cool. Once you do this, what we will do is the following. We're gonna wrap the resistant band on our foot like this, and we take the long part towards the inside of the foot. From here, we're just gonna step on the resistant band next to the foot, and with the foot that is wrapped, we're gonna place it to the front. And again, the amount of tension that you want to put on the band, it's up to you. If you want to make it softer, you go wider. If you want to make it harder, you go closer to the other foot. So I'm gonna make it medium, safe. All right, so you place it to the front, and we're gonna do a movement that is called supination. And the idea is to roll your foot to the outer edge and then come back, roll it out and then come back, like so. We're gonna do a few, not as many. You can use your toes, of course, to do this. You might feel it in your ankle. Well done, just a few, as many as you like. Really, this is really on each of you. I'm not gonna give an exact number, or around 5 or 6, it's all good. Cool, we bring it back, and now we change the foot. Go to the left one, we wrap it like so. We place the long part towards the inside, we step on it, step the foot that is wrapped towards the front, and we start with the movement. We take it. Now, we're not really flopping this out, so be mindful that we really want the movement to come from the ankle, right? We're doing this. We're just taking the foot towards, imagine this is like this. We're trying to do this movement, right? Good, as many times as you want. And use your toes, let them get wide. And every time you come back, fully step. And then lift, and then fully step. Well done. Cool. Now, we're gonna wrap our foot again, but towards the other side. So we put the foot in the band, and then the long part is gonna go towards the outside, and we are gonna hold it. All right? So this should go more or less where your arch is. Yes, around there. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on the muscles on these parts of the foot, on the inner arch, right? So we step the foot that is wrapped, we step it towards the front, we grab the resistance band. Again, depending on how close from the foot you get the resistance band is the amount of pressure that you're gonna get. So the closer, the more difficult it's gonna be, the further, the easier, right? So we're gonna grab hold of the resistance band, and we're gonna take it to the outside of the foot that is wrapped. And from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the other movement, the opposite movement, that is pronate the foot. So we take the resistance band away from us, and we're gonna pronate the foot. So we tilt the foot towards the inside arch of it, like so. I hope you can see me well. Again, use your toes. You will see that they want to wiggle. They are like confused. And the more you stretch this, the more tension there will be. Amazing. And now we change. So we wrap the foot around kind of at the height of the arch. We grab hold of the resistance band, open it to the side, and so we begin. Take it to the inside. Remember, all this, in the meantime, we keep breathing through our nose, in and out. I really like watching this while I do it, but it would be a good idea if you can just not really look, because with our eyes, we influence movement. So, as you wish, though. Let's begin with a few rounds. Woo, amazing. All right, the following exercise that we're gonna do, we're still gonna keep our resistance band. Again, this could have been done without the resistance band as well. Just the movement per se, it's awesome. It contributes to a better mobility and overall health of your body. Okay, now we will wrap the resistance band kind of at the height of the heel, like a little bit before the heel starts. I don't know if you can see. I hope you can. And I'm gonna go to the side so you can see this from the side. We're gonna do waves, right, with our feet. If this is too much and you feel like you don't really have a lot of balance, and you can do it sitting down, or if you're near a wall, you can also just lay your weight and relay your balance on the wall. So we get it there. We're gonna grab, again, the closer we get the resistance bands, the more pressure it's gonna be, the higher, the less pressure. You regulate the pressure as you want. It's better if you really listen to what your body wants rather than what I am doing. Yes? Okay. We're gonna lift this foot, and we're gonna curl the toes, point the feet, curl the toes back, and flex the foot. Curl the toes. See, we create these little waves. And yes, if you are doing it like me, your other leg is working loads on the balance, but that's absolutely fine. Again, if you find that your foot is shaking and you're like, oh, I can't do this, maybe you can ease back the pressure a little bit. But anyway, it's absolutely fine. It's just your body understanding what's going on if you have never done it before, or even if you have. It just happens, so don't worry. Now we change the foot. Again, around where the heel starts. We grab it like it was, like we were putting on our pants. We stretch the leg in front and we begin. Curl the toes, point the foot, curl them back, flex the foot. And we can do it smoother. And again, this is working your toes, this is working your feet, it's working the ankles. I absolutely love doing this. Nice, well done. Remove the resistance band. Give it a shake, give it a wiggle. Maybe you can already feel a bit of sensation on the arches, the inner arches of the foot, or maybe somewhere around the ankles as well. Okay, now let's get them bands again. So we wrap them same as the one before, but this time we're gonna do ankle circles. So the idea here is the movement should come from the ankle, all right? So again, you can do this seated or however, so you don't feel, so you feel safe, okay, with your balance. So we're gonna do circles. Now we will start towards the outside, point to the inside and back. Yes, we just do circles. And again, think of the ankle creates the movement. And back. Around 4 or 5 towards each side, it's enough. Make it big. Well done. Now let's change the foot. Good. Measure the pressure, the tension that you want for the resistance band. And let's do it. To the side, to the outside, and back. Around, again, 4, 5, as many as you want. And then to the other side, we change. And if you want to look at your feet and see all the things that your toes are doing and all the things that are happening inside, right? You can see that your feet are moving a lot. Well done. All right. Now, let's do the following. Let's stand on a comfortable stance, more or less hip width apart. And we are gonna lift our heels, all right? We lift them and down, lift them and down. This will also strengthen a lot your calves. And down. Keep a soft body, relax. Not too much to the back. One more. And now we're gonna hold. And if you fancy, if you're like, let's go for it, we're gonna give a walk on our toes. And perceive, try to localize where's my weight, right? I am flat-footed, and so I tend to not be very good at distributing my weight when I am on my toes. So sometimes I go too much to the outside, sometimes too much to the inside, and it would be a good idea to have a good distribution of the weight. All right, we come back to the mat. And now we're gonna move our toes. So let's first get a comfortable stance. And spread your toes, right? Even though maybe you think that's impossible or I cannot really do that, which I cannot really do it that well. But the intention already is a lot for your brain. So we step all the sole of the foot and our toes spread. Imagine we would be doing with our hands like this on the floor. Kind of the same idea, but with our feet. All right, and so we will do the following. We will lift the toe and press the other 4 toes. Lift the big toe and press the other 4 toes against the floor. And then we're gonna press the toe, the big toe, and lift the other 4 toes. So first lift the toe, the big toe, and then the other 4. I swear this took me so long to learn. One more time, well done. Other foot, lift the toe. Clearly have more mobility on my left foot. Lift the toe, and then lift the other 4. Lift the toe, and again, really don't worry if this doesn't happen. If you're like, what? I don't really just the fact that you're thinking about it and having the intention, it's a lot of help for your brain to, to activate these radars that we have all over our feet. Nice. Now we're gonna just lift the toes and try to press them. Try to lay them back on the floor from the tiny toe all the way toe by toe up to the big toe. This is a challenge. You shall see. Again, one more time. And then we lift the toes again, and then we start with the big toe, and then the rest. Big toe, and then the rest. Well done. All right, and now we're gonna pronate, supinate, pronate, supinate, pronate, like so. Just a little bit, and have your hands on your hips, and just feel if there's any movement as well in there. You can maybe perceive some sort of movement. Nice. Well done. All right. Let's go back to my friends, the resistance bands. And the following exercise, we're going to have to kneel on the floor. So if you think that your knees are a bit achy or just don't want to press them against the mat only, you can get some padding, maybe a cushion or something under your knee. And we will place one knee with like a little bit of a low lunge, a shorter stance. And what we will do is the following. We're going to grab our resistance band, or you can also do it with a strap. I like the resistance bands better than the strap because the strap kind of cuts. I feel like it cuts the movement. The resistance bands, I find them better. So what we will do is we're gonna put them like this, make them like a bit thick, not just one line, but double it. And we will just put it over the part where the foot meets the leg, right? On this fold here. So we're gonna put the resistance band there. Sorry. There, and with our hands we're gonna press against the mat. And what we will do is we're gonna lift the heels up and down, lift it up and down, lift it up and down, lift it up and down. Well done. Let's change the foot. Okay, we wrap it, we press against the floor, and we lift it up, place it down, lift up, place down, lift up, place down. One more. Nice. Well done. Amazing. Okay. From here, we're gonna tuck under our toes, and we're gonna sit back on our heels. The more we walk the knees towards the front, the more the toes are gonna spread, and the more stress we're gonna give to the toes. So just be mindful and locate your weight. If you feel like, no, here I can already feel my toes stretching so much, then just stay here and maybe work a bit with wiggling the weight towards the front and the back. If you're good with it, you can sit back on your heels and you will feel your toes kind of not really stretching. All right. Let's just breathe. 1 second. Not really 1 second, more like a few seconds. Big, deep breath. Always through the nose. Feel your chest and your abdomen expanding. And when you exhale, it relaxes, contracts. Inhale. Exhale. Perfect. Let's untuck the toes. Tap. A little bit your feet. Well done. Absolutely amazing. Now we're going to stand up. We're going to do a little bit of a toe stretch. And it goes like this. We will stand on, let's say, our left. And let's take the right leg towards the back. And we're going to place the foot like so. And we will have three different stages. So in the middle, with the heel to the outside and with the heel to the inside. In the middle version, you will work basically this part of the foot. When we take the heel to the outside, we're going to work on the outside edge of the foot, and when we take it towards the big toe, it's going to feel in this area, in the inner area of your feet. All right, so let's do it. I don't know why I was giving you my back. Anyway, so first we will start with the foot place in the middle, right? And what we will do is we will bend and extend both knees, bend and extend. If it's too much pressure, bring the foot closer and just don't put too much weight on that foot. One more. Now we roll the foot, we take the heel towards the outside, same idea, stretch, bend, 2 or 3, it's all right, and stretch, and now we roll it all the way back, and we take the heel towards the inside, one more time, bend, and extend, crunchy joints I have, well done, good, let's just do the opposite movement a little bit, and change foot. We place it to the back, in the middle, right? The weight is at the center of the foot. And we bend the knee, lift it up. We can feel a stretch, right? On the top of our feet, of our foot. One more. Now, we take it, the heel, all the way to the outside. Bend the knee, lift it up. Bend the knees, lift it up. One more. And now we take it to the outside, so the heel goes towards the inside. Bend the knee, lift it up, bend the knee, lift it up. One more. Well done. All right. Let's just sit back down for a bit, and let's again do some bit of a love to our feet, to our ankles, to our legs. Right. Nice. You did awesome. I will tell you to kiss your feet, but maybe you don't really like that. But we really appreciate all the work that your feet do. We walk so much, some people more than other people, but still we really use our feet throughout our life so much. So it is, from my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion as well, it is a great idea to actually work on your feet, get your feet stronger, get your feet more mobile, and you will see how it will create a great effect on your body, not only for the feet themselves, but for the rest of your body as well. It contributes to the mobility of your entire body. So yes, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed. And if you would like to have more feet workouts, just write it down on the comments. Let me know if you like it. And I hope you have fun and that you can wiggle them toes all that you want. So yes, thank you very much and see you again on the mat soon. Bye-bye.